And I went blank, for like seconds, probably 5 seconds. I don't remember part of that run. And when I got up the street, I just stopped. I could see some people up ahead that I knew, some older guys, but in hindsight, they probably thought I was just, I looked crazy. I'm running, but I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I'm not even reacting. I'm just running, then I stop. I was totally confused. When I came to, the world was spinning a little bit. And in my grandmother's house at the time, there was 4 guys that were friends of my uncle. So they heard what I just heard. One of them ran up behind me and, just was like, man, Tre, come on, man, let's go back to grandma's house. We love you, man. I'm sorry, man. Just kind of giving me that speech. And then when we decided to go back to my grandmother's house, I think that's when everything started, which would really propel the rest of my life. So when we turned around and walked back down Saratoga Avenue, I asked myself, a couple questions. And the first one was like, wow, I'm not gonna see my mom again, because that was just confusing. That was a huge shock. It was a big tragedy, man, the most tragic thing that I've ever experienced. And that was my first reaction once I got my thoughts together, like, man, I'm not gonna see my mom again. Like, how does that even happen? And I don't even know how she passed away yet at this point. Literally, this is a couple minutes later. And for whatever reason, I didn't think that I was that mature at the time, just being 11 years old. But my next question to myself was, like, dang, how do I make her proud of me? And as I was saying that, I got some flashes of some thoughts. Remembering her at a couple of my games, like smiling. When I played with St. Luke's Church, as I already mentioned, we won the championship that year. And I can remember her just, being proud of that. So as I'm asking myself that, I can remember her smile in my head. And something told me, like, if you want to make her proud of you, just look this way, which was to my left. And as I looked, there was the basketball court. So as all these thoughts are going through my head, I see the basketball court to my left. And I just, immediately in my mind just thought, okay, this is what I'm going to do. That court to this day is named after me.